Now, you may not be an Olympic skateboarder or even a world-class pole vaulter, but there are still ways for you to be involved in the LA28 Games.
Those opportunities are starting right now. Today, NBC4 was the first to announce the new LA28 pre-game volunteer program.
Our Lynette Romero spoke to LA28 CEO Reynold Hoover about what you can do to be a part of it all.
Okay, let's get started because I am really excited about the volunteer program that you guys are announcing. So now you're talking about doing this before the games. We don't often see that, and that's a big deal because that really gets people excited and invested, right? Talk about that.
It does. It does. Listen, the games for me in Paris was an eye-opener in terms of the spirit of volunteerism that we saw in Paris. And it was that spirit of volunteerism that we wanted to really capture and bring back here to LA. And then the fires happened, in January, and we really took a pause to say, how can we make a difference in our community so that we're more than just an organizing committee? We are committed to impacting our community and really bringing forth the unity of the games, how that can bring communities together, and we can do it through the spirit of volunteerism. And we can show the world, and we can show the nation, and we can show fellow Angelenos that, we are strong, we are resilient, and we come together to be a community to help shine a light on LA. And I think, look, here's the other thing I'll just say, we celebrated the Dodgers' second World Series in a row. The people that came out for the parade, the event that was around that is indicative of all that we can do, the spirit and the grit of Angelenos to really unite and come around and come around an event, much like, we expect for the Olympics.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. I was also in Paris, and I was disappointed to see that so many Parisians left town. They wanted to get out of town. And I've been saying all along, I hope that Angelenos stick around because this is their Olympics, right? This is about our community. So if we get them invested way before it even happens to where they're like, I'm not going to go anywhere because I work for this. That's really what you want, right?
That's exactly right. Look, I think there were Parisians that left, and you're absolutely right. And Paris felt so different during the games. But then they realized what a mistake they made. And as you saw toward the end of the Olympics and the beginning of the Paralympics and all through the Paralympics, people came back to Paris. Right? They realized they made a mistake. And so we hope that, there'll be some Angelenos who might leave because the games are going to be here. But I'll tell you what, they're going to be gone for an instant and they're going to realize they made a big mistake. They're going to get tickets and they're going to come to the events.
Okay, so healthy environment, youth sports, and economic empowerment. 30 seconds. Tell me why you chose those three things.
Why? Because we are resilient by nature in LA, and we think that that is the way to make the biggest impact on our community.
And you are telling people, get involved, sign up. How can they do that? The easiest way to grab them.
Yeah, get involved with our community volunteer program. You can start, our website is live, LA28, and go to the volunteer page. If you're 18 years or of age or older and you're fluent in English, you can sign up and be a volunteer to our program. We've already started. We did 2 test events, pilot programs. We did a program with Shine LA, and we did a program with the LA Regional Food Bank as a start of how we can make an impact on our community. We're going to need people with all different skill sets, all different walks of life to come and be a part of this really exciting endeavor.
A once-in-a-lifetime experience, right?
It is. It is.
All right, sign me up. Where do I sign up? Put me in, Coach.
LA28, you're on.
All right, Reynold, thank you so much for talking to us. We appreciate it. Have a great day.
Sure.